Hi everybody. There were some questions today about mountain grades, and especially problem 8 on our quiz review. And it says, some mountains in the French Alps are very steep and have a grade of 42.7. 42.7 degrees. Now, in order to do this problem, we have to understand what a mountain grade actually gives us. And in this case, a mountain grade, you can kind of think of this. Well, no, you don't have to kind of think of this. It is this. A mountain grade is slope. A mountain grade is slope, which means it's rise over run. So now, if we have 42.7% over 1, and we don't use 42.7%, this is actually really 0.427 over 1. I don't like that. I want to make this into a number. I'm going to multiply both sides by 100. I'll get, that's times 100, that's times 100. We'll get, way over here, 42.7 over 100. That's our slope. Now, if we go back to the problem now. The problem says, alright, so some mountains have a very steep grade. The grade, slope, rise over run. So now, whoop, that's not in there. That was really good stuff. There's the center of the Alps. There. The slope is going to be 47 or 42.7. That's going to be 100. And it says, what angle are you going to make with the horizontal? So now, what we need to do is we need to find alpha, this angle right here. Now, if I have this is going to be an opposite side. This is going to be an adjacent side. So the trig function that uses an opposite and adjacent is always going to be the tangent. And another thing that you could think of is in the part of the triangle that forms a T. That's one part of the T. That's the other part of the T. Whenever you have those two parts only, the T, tangent, we're good to go. So tangent of alpha is going to be equal to the 42.7 divided by 100. So now, in order to figure out what alpha is, we're going to use the inverse tangent of, we'll end up using the inverse tangent of 42.7 divided by 100. Let me pull up my calculator on my phone since I don't have. Story of my life, error. Now, if you just have a smartphone like this, or it's not a smartphone, but a scientific calculator, and we want to use the inverse tangents. Here, let me zoom it out just a little bit so you can see the whole thing. And I want to do the inverse tangent of 42.7 divided by 100. So I'm going to go 42.7, divide that by 100. That's going to be 0.42. And now I need to get to the inverse tangent. Well, the inverse tangent is in there, but if I hit second, it's going to get me to the inverse tangent. I do the inverse tangent, so that tells me that alpha is going to be approximately 23.12 degrees. Now, the question says, what angle do these mountains make to the nearest degree? So I need to use this guy and round up to 23, so alpha is going to be 23 degrees. And there's your answer, which is A. So we tried a whole bunch of different things, but your grade is your slope. Your slope is rise over run, and then we're going to end up using a tangent. The tangent of the angle is going to be equal to the rise divided by the run. So you may want to use that. But other than that, that's it. It's a really easy problem, but you got to know how to set it up. And unfortunately, last hour we were not able to set it up, but now you can. Thanks for playing. Good luck on the test tomorrow.